Hi, this is Jay with eXp Realty, and I just wanted to introduce myself so you could kind of put a face with the name and, see that I'm a real person and know that I'm a real active agent just like you. And I thought I'd share this information because it's been so helpful for me in my real estate business. It's helped me stress less and just feel more in control of my business. And I thought that by sharing it and just kind of paying it forward, that it would really be helpful for a whole lot of agents. And I wholeheartedly believe and understand that, the only way that I'm going to get ahead is to help enough other people get what they want first. And I think we're all pretty similar in the fact that we want to get ahead. We want to be able to, take care of our families, take care of ourselves, and just have some more time to enjoy life without stressing about money or the bills or our next closing or, all the things that we don't have yet. And I think that's really why we probably all got in the business to begin with anyway, right? It was to get ahead a little bit. So that's what this information is about, and I hope you enjoyed what I'm about to share with you. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to give me a call. So we all need some basic financial intelligence training, right? I mean, just think about it. We all have to make money and pay our personal bills, but as realtors, we also have to set aside money to pay our business overhead too. Then we still have to pay our regular expenses like going out to eat or to the movies or putting our kids into soccer, and all those things aren't cheap either. And then after all that, we need to set aside money to pay our taxes and reinvest in our business. Then to really pile it on, we still need to save money for our future, for retirement. And how are we supposed to do all this without a regular paycheck, just on commissions? This is the reason we put together Agent Fit, to discuss financial issues that we all face as agents in the real estate business. And I'm going to show you the best solution that I've found and that I'm actually using to get ahead financially. It's like having a savings account that is making a guaranteed 5% ROI year after year. And as far as I know, right now in a savings account or a CD, the best you're going to get is still under 1%. And in a nutshell, the problem with money boils down to this question: how can I save money for the future when I have things that I need to pay for right now? Usually we see this as an either or situation, and that means we have to decide between using our money or saving it. What we're going to see today is a way to create a both and situation for ourselves. Imagine if we could pay off $3,000 in credit card debt and end up with $3,800 in our bank. Plus still have access to this money in case we have a future emergency, so we don't have to go back into debt and put more money on our credit card after it's already been paid off. What if we had our own family bank, so to speak? And by the way, I'm not an expert by any means, and if this overview makes sense, and I'll get you in touch with the most knowledgeable person I know on this subject. And full disclosure, I'm not making anything by sharing this information, and honestly, I'm not really sure why this isn't much more commonly known or used. And I hope that by introducing this to you, that you'll start to know me, trust me, and like me enough to hear out some of the other ideas that I'm using for lead generation and business building. And I'm also not a financial planner or a CPA either. I'm just a real estate broker that was looking for a better way, and this is what I found, and this is what I'm using. And I think it's such a powerful tool for realtors that it's worth sharing with you and every other real estate agent out there that I can connect with. And the main purpose of this is to shed some important light on the financial headwinds that we all face, because by knowing more and being better educated, we have the opportunity to make decisions that can really help us get ahead financially. See, we, meaning most of us, are independent contractors, which means that we wear a lot of different hats, and that makes it difficult to focus on other areas like lead generation or customer service or building our business. And it can all become very overwhelming, and this is a chance to cut through all the noise and simplify the way we think about our money. And I don't know if you're aware, but the 2017 NAR president, Bill Brown, made it one of his main areas of focus to help real estate agents understand what it takes for us to retire from real estate. And he says sometimes agents will work in this industry and be really successful for 15 or 20 years and still leave with nothing. So imagine that, after 20 years, no gold watch, no 401k, no nothing. And I know we've all seen agents that have been in the business a really long time, and they're still putting signs in yards, and they're giving up their nights and weekends for showings because they can't stop. And honestly, for most of us, if we stop selling houses, we stop making money, period. And that's what we call the realtor paradox. And the paradox is if we don't get enough leads, then we're out of business. And if we get too many leads, then we tend to burn out of the business because we end up working 60 to 80 hours a week, tied to our phone and our computers on nights and on weekends, and really not having a life outside of real estate. So we're damned if we do, and we're damned if we don't. And just to quickly let you know that Agent Fit is financial intelligence training for real estate agents. And we're going to cover other topics on lead generation and credit and debt reduction and business building also. In this Agent Fit overview, this is what we're going to cover. The 3 rules of money and the general way credit is used. This way we can get a better understanding of the problem. Then we're going to uncover some solutions and give some examples comparing traditional methods with our approach. And in this overview, we won't go into too much depth, but I'm more than willing to talk with you afterwards and iron out any areas of details where you'd like more information. And overall, it's going to take 25 to 30 minutes or so you can watch the entire video. But if you don't have time for that, or it's going to be easier for you to watch it in smaller chunks, you can watch each episode individually, and you can do that by clicking on the links in the description of this video below.